Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how I clean the engine compartment on an automobile. Now, I normally do a motor clean once a year, once every 2 years, and really the main purpose is to keep the engine compartment clean so that you can spot leaks. And so if you need to go in here to check oil or something like that, or fiddle with something, you just don't get all dirty and greasy and grimy. First thing you want to do is make sure that your oil cap and stuff seals are good. Make sure your dipstick's all the way down, that has a good seal on it. Make sure your oil's tight, that has a good seal on it. Make sure your power steering fluid and your radiator fluid bottles and lids are on tight. You don't want anything getting down into any of your fluids. Same goes for your brake reservoir, your brake fluid reservoir. I normally park my car on the street on a blacktop because I don't want the stuff that's washed off the engine to stain my driveway or my garage. So pull your car on the street or somewhere that you don't mind the dirt running off onto the surface under the car. Most of your degreasers say make sure it's cool, so you should be able to put your hand on your motor and not have to remove it because of heat. That should be cool enough to wash your motor. I normally recommend that people use a degreaser that actually says it's an engine cleaner or degreaser, and follow the instructions on the container, because you don't want this stuff messing up anything in your engine compartment. Another recommendation is that you remove your air filter and cover your distributor. You don't want a bunch of water being sprayed into those electronic components. If it do, it may cause those components to malfunction. So it's hard to clean around your distributor. You may have to get you a rag and maybe some WD-40 on it and wipe those components off. With the air filters out, this is a good time to check, see how dirty it is, knock any loose dirt off of it. You want to be extra careful with spraying too much of this stuff and too much water around your electrical components, like your mass airflow sensor, your spark plugs, even the top of your motor. I removed the cover off of the top of a motor one day because I was having misfires after I cleaned the motor, and turned out, even though I didn't spray that much water on top of the motor, the spark plug wells was full of water and causing misfires. Okay, it's best to clean your engine at 0 or no wind, because you don't want this stuff spraying around on your painted surfaces and stuff, and you don't want to try to clean the bottom side of your hood padding, because that can get soaked and cause it to sag, and it'll destroy that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray most of my engine and let you see how it looks once it's all sprayed. Okay, that's how everything looks sprayed down. If you get any on your paint, you want to rinse it off immediately, but try not to spray it off of the engine compartment yet. They want it to sit at least 10 minutes. Okay, you want the stuff to settle in on the motor for 10 minutes, but if you see that it starts to dry, go ahead and rinse it off. And I use the spray pattern of shower because I don't want it blasting into any electrical connectors or anything like that. So it's been sitting a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse it down. When I'm washing the motor, I try to hold the hose about 2 feet away from the motor, just really rinsing that solvent down off of the car. Then I come out and I dry the body panels. As soon as I get the windshield and the body panels dried off, I put the air filter in and go ahead and start the car immediately to try to prevent anything from going on and help dry the motor as quick as possible. Okay, the car's running. Doesn't sound like it has any misfires or anything, so I think I'm good for now. Now what I'll do is the next day, make sure everything is still good and dry. I'll spray the protection over the battery cables. I'll put the grease back on my throttle cable, and I'll wipe down anything else I think needs to be wiped down. And here I got a little of the paint off of my intake manifold. I'll probably touch things like that up and I'll be done for several months. Here's my motor all cleaned up. Most things are dried out. I took it for a 15-minute drive and I could hear water boiling off the top of the motor. So I probably got some water down under that plastic cover. So maybe I should take that off and let that air out. But it would be good if you could go for like a 30-minute drive to make sure everything gets hot and dried out. On my second little trip driving, my ABS and track lights lit up, and I have a 95 model. That's a very rare occasion, so I must have some water in that connection, and if that doesn't go away by tomorrow, I'll pull that connection apart, make sure all that stuff is dry. Hopefully it didn't short out my system. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.